What has Albon done to change things over here? When I first found my tailors, there was instant realization that I would be successful. As time went on and success was achieved, it became obvious to me that I would make a lot of money. In addition to paying the highest wages around, since the first day we opened in China, nearly double compared to other Hong Kong tailors, I have also already allocated 30% of net profit directly to my tailors. I made them shareholders in my company. Their skill is that good. So when you purchase an Albon suit, you can now directly benefit the real tailors who actually made your clothes, not the middlemen who have raped them. You will be helping to change the misgivings of the past. In addition, I wanted to do something to help and improve the lives of the local workers here in Shenzhen. At first, I was ready to donate and help Shenzhen government clean up this mess. But then, I thought I should not be the one to do this. This should be done by the Hong Kong businessmen. Shenzhen was made by the Hong Kong businessmen. Its very existence started with them, and their companies have been the major contributors to the problem. My company does not pollute that much. We use all natural materials and do not need large machines that require tremendous amounts of electricity as other clothing manufacturers. An Albon suit has nature at heart. And the method of make is the traditional way, the same way as decades long gone. So, instead, Albon will donate half of the remainder to the people of China to go towards China's efforts to combat climate change, not Shenzhen. Once my marketing and expansion is complete by 2011, I expect to increase the donation and contribute to the worldwide agenda. I feel I already have received very good luck just by meeting these wonderful tailors. I have no problem giving back. It's the right thing to do. This world is our home, and this part of it has certainly been damaged. Also, it could be very probable that long ago we put a fence and separated ourselves, just like Hong Kong's history. You can see how easily and quickly people can forget their true origin. And as a result, we treat others like others instead of treating them like our family. So helping anywhere and everywhere used to be natural to all of us. I used to live in Hong Kong. I grew up there. Today, I don't want to go there. Rather, I prefer to live in China. To become rich is good. To become greedy is also good. We only go out into the world every day so that we can provide for our families. A noble cause. To become rich or to become greedy at others' suffering, others' exploitation is ridiculous. The people of Hong Kong should look at their face that they care so much for. They call themselves Asia's world city. Shenzhen is also what they have created, but hidden from world view or knowledge. Hong Kong is the city they show the world as their proud accomplishment. Shenzhen, they say, is not theirs. They say it's China's. And so, Hong Kong's true image that should be presented to the world is Asia's two-faced city, Asia's worst city. The Hong Kong business mentality is not a true reflection of what Asia really is. I implore the people of Hong Kong to realize they and the people of China are not cousins. They are brothers and sisters, exactly the same. I urge them to come and live here in Shenzhen. Live here, not visit. At least a year. Experience what the China worker experience. See how they live. And live exactly the same way as they live. Only by doing this, they will empathize and make the changes in their lives. If they do not make the changes needed, well, Hong Kong tailors are a good example of unethical businessmen. Their very scamming and cheating ways I will soon expose to the world. what my tailors and I have achieved, I'm afraid Hong Kong tailors will have a slightly tougher business environment from now onwards. I took their very best, their most talented, most skilled tailors from the very slums they created and showed them what a really good suit was and what was expected out of a world-class garment, and what they produced the great tailors of the world paid attention to. So I say to the people of Hong Kong, if you do not start taking care of your China employees, if you do not start paying them a fair wage, if you do not put them in a clean environment, and if you do not provide them basic human rights, I will. I will offer higher salaries to your workers, your employees. I will take your most talented, your most skilled, your smartest, and then I will take your customers away from you, hitting you where it hurts the most. Your history is to make as cheap as possible, sell at the lowest price possible, and so you have made yourself vulnerable, an easy target. This is not a threat, it is a guarantee. This is business. There are many industries I'm considering for my next venture. I cannot wait. Soon, I will be making a video requesting all foreigners in China who own factories here, as well as American companies with factories in China, to do the same as me and start paying their factory workers more. There are plenty of good reasons for them to do this, many of which I don't think they realize. They too can come to China, if not already here, and do a simple thing as paying a little more to attract the brightest, most talented to their companies. Make a great product, annihilate or severely damage the unethical competition, just the same as I. There are millions of highly educated, underpriced, talented people here. If you are looking for that special edge for your business, the right people make all the difference. Here you find that talent, and plenty of it. Hopefully, not at a ridiculously low wage, but a little bit more reasonable. What Americans are unhappy about is that so much of their money has gone to China, and manufacturing has gone down over there. There is no need to argue about exchange rate. A simple solution is that Chinese purchase foreign-made products. Rich Chinese already purchase foreign-made products and love to do so. They find it quite alluring to own these foreign goods. Chinese with more money will do the same. American manufacturing recovers and money will flow back to America. Americans are in a good position to make this change, and in a strong force too. They already have so many factories here. Their own workers will finally be able to afford the products they assemble and make every day. Changing exchange rates only leads to more greedy, selfish Hong Kong people speculating and China properties getting ever more expensive, further putting it out of the reach of the China worker. Hopefully, they will hear my point of view. Another benefit, the children who have to work can finally go to school. I encourage all Hong Kong business owners to make the necessary changes of social and environmental responsibility into their business equations, placing it permanently in the business model. There needs to be a better system to ensure the end of exploitation in all its forms. Keep in mind, the people of Hong Kong probably commit these despicable acts out of fear of competition, fear of loss, and a lot of selfish greed. I hope more foreigners continue to show the standards they hold so dearly are applicable to every human, whatever nationality.